Sources of energy. Conventional sources of energy. Fossil fuels, advantages and disadvantages. Turbine, thermal power plant, hydropower plant. Conventional sources of energy. Fossil fuels. The fossil fuels are non-renewable sources of energy. These fuels were formed over millions of years ago and there are only limited reserves. The fossil fuels are non-renewable sources of energy, so we need to conserve them. If we were to continue consuming these sources at such alarming rates, we would soon run out of energy. Wood, coal, petroleum are some of examples of fossil fuels. Disadvantages of burning fossil fuels. Air pollution caused by burning of coal or petroleum products. The oxides of carbon, nitrogen and sulfur are released on burning of fossil fuels are acidic. These acidic oxides lead to acid rain which affects our water and soil resources. To overcome these advantages, besides being used directly for various purposes in gas stoves and vehicles, fossil fuels are mainly used for generating electricity. This is our turbine for generating electricity. The simplest turbines have one moving part, a rotor blade assembly. The moving fluid acts on the blades to spin them and impart energy to the rotor. The shaft of the turbine is attached to the generator shaft. The generator shaft rotates the rotor of generator at high speed and thus convert the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Thermal power plant. Thermal means heat. Power means the energy or electricity. So, a thermal power plant is a place where the coal or heat energy is converted to power or electricity. We know the power plants of their capacity as MW, where MW stands for the megawatts of power generated. In a thermal power plant, the coal is burned to generate heat, and this heat is used to change the water to steam. The force of steam rotates the turbines, which in turn are connected to a generator which converts the mechanical motion of the turbine to electrical energy. This generated electrical energy comes to our homes through a set of electrical structure. Hydropower plants. Hydropower plants convert the potential energy of falling water into electricity. Since there are very few waterfalls which could be used as a source of potential energy, hydropower plants are associated with dams. In order to produce hydroelectricity, high-rise dams are constructed on the river to obstruct the flow of water and thereby collect water in larger reservoirs. The water level rises and in this process, the kinetic energy of flowing water gets transformed into potential energy. The water from the high level in the dam is carried through pipes to the turbine at the bottom of the dam. Biomass. The plant has a dome-like structure built with bricks. A slurry of cow dung and water is made in the mixing tank from where it is fed into the digester with no oxygen. Few days after, due to the decomposition process, gases are generated like methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and hydrogen sulfide. The biogas is stored in the gas tank above the digester from which they are drawn through pipes for use. The biogas plants not just produce biogas but also leave behind high quality fertilizer. A big plus for the environment is that it prevents the emission of the greenhouse gas methane. Windmill. The kinetic energy of the wind is used for generating electrical energy. Today, wind energy is also used to generate electricity. A windmill essentially consists of a structure similar to a large electric fan that is erected at some height on a rigid support. To generate electricity, the rotatory motion of the windmill is used to turn the turbine of the electric generator. The output of a single windmill is quite small and cannot be used for commercial purposes. Therefore, a number of windmills are erected over a large area, which is known as wind energy farm. The energy output of each windmill in a farm is coupled together to get electricity on a commercial scale. Wind energy is an environment friendly and efficient source of renewable energy. That's all in this topic. Learning is fun, so keep learning.